It's your boy Evan Hollywood back on IE Network. This is the Evan Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor in case you didn't know, that's icydk.blog. Once again, icydk.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices and the World Wide Web. Let's get it cracking. We got a few things to talk about here, and we are going to get it started with our girl Megan Thee Stallion. So Megan Thee Stallion, everybody's talking about this appearance on, as She-Hulk, and she appeared as herself. And there's some clips that came out with the She-Hulk dropping it low on Megan Thee Stallion. They're getting a bunch of good. She's getting a bunch of good write-ups. She got good write-ups in the Daily Beast. It was just a very fun, very quick cameo in the Marvel series. Elevated yet another otherwise cringeworthy episode. So other than Megan, they're saying that the episode was cringeworthy. So a lot of people are giving her props. From what like the clips that they saw. So I always thought that, I believe that this could be Megan's lane, her post-rap career. I believe she can follow in the steps of like Queen Latifah, as Latifah was, transitioning from music to TV. She was still doing music, but she was doing that transition thing, like from like music to TV. I can easily see her with her own TV series. And congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion. In 2022 now, she has 1 billion streams in 2022. So congratulations for on that. Megan Thee Stallion also, her music will appear on the soundtrack of NBA 2K 2023. And I'm just taking a look at some of these reviews. Megan Thee Stallion on the She-Hulk. And they were saying if Megan Thee Stallion twerking with She-Hulk, if this doesn't make you happy, I don't know what will. Green magical She-Hulk on the clock at her office job. As she finishes twerking, I will kill for you, Megan Thee Stallion. This definitely tells me now I have to watch She-Hulk. It said, like, there shouldn't be any people mad. She's just twerking, trying too hard to be goofy. Women twerk and you think she's not fitting to twerk in the presence of Megan Thee Stallion. So a lot of good feedback for Megan, on this. So definitely check out She-Hulk, all the Megan Thee Stallion fans, because, from looks of what people are saying, she did a good job. So shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Now moving on to Kendrick Lamar, Kung Fu Kenny. Now he dropped the short film, uncensored version of We Cry Together. That was a song off his album, and starring in the video is the same voice, from the song on the album, Taylor Page. Now, Taylor Page, if you're not familiar with her, she was in Hit the Floor. She was also dating Jesse Williams last year. But Taylor Page is fine, man. This video, this is the Toxic Couple theme song, the Toxic Couple anthem. It's your basic fight all the time, kind of like bad, Baby Boy, Jody and Jody and I forgot what the name, Yvette, I believe Taraji P. Henson's character was. And they basically fought until they couldn't fight no more. Then they made up and had sex. This is basically what this song is. A trip through today's black couple stuff. Everything that a black couple can fight over and mention. Oh, you know how black women are when they get into it. Oh, that's why you got a little, you know what? Oh, it wasn't little when you was sucking it. Blah blah blah. I should have effed on your cousin and so the video, the song was already creative, but the thing that is driving people to talk about it, the controversy, is at the end there's a scene when Kendrick Lamar takes off Taylor Page's shirt and her breast is revealed. And this was on YouTube. Now YouTube is always flagging regular people for anything. If I put a picture up of someone in a revealing shirt, if YouTube feels as though it's too revealing, they'll stop that video and not monetize it. But yet and still, you got Kendrick Lamar here taking off a woman's shirt and exposing her breasts on YouTube. So that a lot of people were saying, how did Kendrick Lamar get away with that? I know, YouTube has been flagging everything. If put on a video, even without, sound. A lot of times they try, they'll be talking about copyright strike, stuff like that. So I don't know how Kendrick Lamar got away with it. I guess because he's Kendrick Lamar, he was able to get away with it. But go check out the video. Not really my cup of tea, but got to admit, is definitely creative, and that's what Kendrick Lamar does. He is very creative, regardless of the song. The song is kind of like just like talking dialogue. It has a beat behind it, but you totally forget about the beat when you listen to him go back and forth in this toxic relationship. Then at the end, he just like turns around and gives a back shot. So shout out to Kendrick Lamar and the We Cried Together video. Unfortunately, Kanye West is at it again. He broadcasts his co-parenting struggles with ex Kim Kardashian as she pleads for him to stop the drama. I mean, poor Kim is always put in this position where she has to plead, Kanye, please stop doing this public. But Kanye West continues to drag his mother-in-law into it. He's typing this, my kids are going to Donda, they're not going to Sierra Canyon. Charlemagne the God and Chris, get your mother effing popcorn. He's bringing Charlemagne into it. Get your mother effing popcorn. Yeah, because he's going to put on a show, I guess. No, we need to talk in person. You don't have any say-so where the kids go to school. Why you get say? Because you half white? I don't know who he was talking to there. In the series of Instagram poses from Lovely T, Kanye slams Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner. Kanye West broadcasts co-parenting struggles with Kim Kardashian once again as he shared a slew of personal text messages between him and his ex-wife. And, I felt bad for Kris because Kris is like, I don't know who this Monica is that he's talking to. She's saying, I want to stop OnlyFans and do fashion consulting full time. And he's like, oh, praise God, or God is good, or something like that. I don't know who this Monica person is talking to, who he's talking to. Kris says, tell him I'm almost 67 years old and I don't always feel great. And the stress distresses me to no end. Please stop mentioning my name. He said, y'all don't have to have so-and-so over my black children. Say so over my black children. And that's what he always tries to do. He always tries to bring the black card in when he wants black women and black people to be on his side. But any other time, was Kanye talking about the black card when he said Harriet Tubman was a fraud? Did Kanye care about the black card when he said being a slave was pretty much a choice? Slavery is a choice? I told people before, do not fall for it. Kanye West does not care about black people. He only uses us whenever he wants somebody to turn on the Kardashians. He knows that the Kardashians trigger black women. He knows that. And that's why he always starts mentioning race when it has to do with the Kardashians. Now, Kanye West is complaining about Kim. Oh, you're not going to do porn. My daughters aren't going to do porn. But you had 4 kids with that woman. 4. And you pretty much chased her down and damn near forced her into getting a relationship with you because she had you friend zoned. So Kanye, please. Now, finally, are you ready for a real official review of Super Freaky Girl by Nicki Minaj? She released that video. It is now #1 on trending. It had fell to #2, but now as of the time of me doing this video, it's #1 on trending on YouTube. It's about 1.5 million views right now after 11 hours. So what Super Freaky Girl is pretty much it's a lot of green screen and CGI. She is kind of like based on, it's kind of like filmed like on the type of scenery like Barbie. If you watch Barbie and you take a look at how Barbie is filmed, this is what it gives you, that same feel. All right. It's a fun video. It's she attempts to put comedy in there, stuff like that, which is a good thing. Now, I'm going to judge this video based on this. If this is a rollout, and if this is the direction that Nicki Minaj is going with the 5th album, then if the next video I see and the other songs on this album connect like this song, this is absolutely brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And the reason why I say that is it would be absolutely perfect if Nicki Minaj, remember I gave that poll a few months ago, and I said if you can go back to one era for the next album, what era would you go back to? And mostly everyone said Pink Print. I said Pink Friday. And that's what this would be. This would be full circle back to Pink Friday. Even though she's older, she's still pulling off Barbie, because guess what? Barbie never ages. Barbie never ages. So if you look at Barbie now, she looks no different than what she did 50 years ago. So if this is like an introduction to the 5th era and she's going back to Barbie, I think this is absolutely brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant that she picked a white guy as the lead man. Great choice. Great choice. She picked a white guy for the lead man in this video. People are going to say, oh, why she picked a white man? And why is that a great choice instead of a black man? Because, again, she's trying to appeal to the mainstream media now. All right? She's trying to get back in the graces of the mainstream media, the general public, and her having a white guy. And I tell you one thing, and I think her whole entire videos that she's doing for this era, let it be white. If you have leading men, they should all be white guys. Ken. So like I said, go back to the Barbie era. Ken is white. Okay? Even though she's Barbie, she's black. But I would say keep the main characters, the boyfriends, if they have any more, white. Because this era, if she's going back to Pink Friday, she's going to have about 4 or 5 pop rap songs on it. Right? Because that's what Pink Friday was. She had 4 or 5 rap pop songs, and the videos should all be on the same texture. Reminds you of Barbie. That's the first thing I thought about when I saw the text of the video. Oh, it reminds you of Barbie. That's perfect. So the video was fun. The video was eclectic. It had a lot of lights. It had, a lot of cartoonist type CGI, and I'm going to give the video an 8 out of 10. But if if this era is going back to the Pink Friday era, I'm going to give it a 9.5. Once I see what this era is, then I'm going to give it a 9.5. But for just being able to vision and see things, maybe not 9.5. I'll say a 9. I'll give it an extra one if this era is full circle back to Pink Friday. So right now it's an 8 because I like the way it was put together. I like the choices of who she had in the video, lead man in the video. A lot of people see me saying, "Oh, the only reason why she had him pushing up on her and so like that is because he's gay." He's not gay. Alexander Ludwig is not gay. Not that I know of. So people trying to say, "Oh, the only reason she was grabbing on the white guy is because he's gay." No. From what I know, he is not. So that's what I think of the review. Like I said, I think outside the box when you're thinking music and music videos. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.